Hey guys, Tristan here from RC Bros 2000, and today I'm coming at you guys with a part 2 of that donation unboxing from Kyle. As you guys can see, my desk is still covered in the stuff from his donation. I'm still organizing some of the stuff. Slow going process due to some things that came up. I'll get more into that in the update video coming up next weekend. But I wanted to get on here because there was a big thing that happened. I kept meaning to make this video, just things kept getting in the way. But it's more mainly about that mini E-Revo that was in that donation. And it's this guy right here. So, this came as to a surprise to me as everyone else. But it also came to a surprise as Kojot himself. So, what happened was, I was never supposed to get this RC. I wasn't. Kojot did not mean to send this. What he thought he sent was a box full of other parts, because that's what this donation was all about, was just a bunch of random parts that he no longer needed and would rather see go to someone that would use them. So, yeah. So come to a surprise to all of us when I do the donation unboxing and I send him a picture, and at the center is this RC. So, I guess it's now time for a story as to where this RC even came from. So, Kojot has had 5 mini E-Revos in the course of his RC thing, hobby. So, the big thing is there was only one of them that survived 6S, and that is actually Velocity up here, as you can see. He is the only one of Kojot's mini E-Revos that survived 6S. All the other ones had a very traumatic downfall, except for this RC. So this RC came from its origin is of something a little different. So a buddy of his worked with graphite batteries. I think it was graphite. It's been a while since graphite. It'll start with a G. That's what I do remember. And I believe it was graphite. But basically, you know, this was one of those first starting to get out. And they had a lot of power. So what Kojot wanted to do was he wanted to see what would happen if he put one of those in an RC car. And unfortunately, the dude's like, oh, we can't do the full size battery, but if you have something that, you know, you don't care about, and you know, we can throw one in there just to see what happens. So Kojot brings over this thing, and they throw the battery in, and they run it, and it runs for about a second. The next thing they know is there's so much power being output by this battery that it torched pretty much the entire center drive line, from gearboxes, from transmissions, all of that. The plastics melted. It ran that freaking hot. It was a sight for sore eyes, basically. So, yeah, that thing pretty much melted. So Kojot ended up actually rebuilding this RC from the ground up, pretty much, from the chassis. And he thought it was, after a while, he lost it, and he thought it was stolen. Turns out, he had put it in one of the original Revo boxes, because he kept the original packaging, and he had stored things in them. Well, when you have 5 or 4, because one of the boxes got destroyed, he had 4 of the Revo boxes just lying around full of parts. He checked 2 of them. He did not realize that the box he had grabbed contained a mini E-Revo. And that's pretty much where this thing showed up. So we were all surprised when I came to find out that Kojot thought this RC was pretty much stolen. So now the question begged whether or not he wanted me to send this RC back. Because obviously he didn't mean to send it. But what Kojot said was something that I did not expect. He said to go ahead and keep it. And one of his bigger reasons was, you know, that he even himself thought it was stolen. So, thanks to Kojot, I have another mini E-Revo, which is insane. And the only reason why I have it is because of a giant mix-up, which is funny. Because it just goes to show when you lose something, you think it's just gone. So instead of going with a similar design, what I'm thinking with this RC, because obviously I didn't think about having a second Mini or Evo, I'm thinking about doing something out of my normal what I do with my RCs and just go balls to the wall with it. So what I'm thinking about doing is taking the Mini or Evo, throwing a set of short course 22 3.0 tires, which will give this a really cool off-road look. I've actually put these tires on once before, and it looks awesome, guys. So I'm pretty sure some of you guys are like, why would you even do that? Because why not? I already have a street-oriented RC. Why not, or Mini or Evo? Why not try and go and experiment with this one? So the cool thing is, especially with these tires, is the center rims are about the same size. At least the external. The inside, yes, is a different size, but the internal or the external ring is not. They're about the same. I'm pretty sure they are. I'm just eyeballing it right now. It looks like they are both 22s. So when you put a short course truck tire on a Mini E-Revo, it looks like you just put thicker tires on the rims, and it looks so freaking good. So that's what I think I'm going to be doing with this RC. I have a obviously there's another body right there I get to paint and have fun with. It's just trying to figure out all with this RC. So if there's any ideas out there, guys, that you guys might have for names and whatnot, or color schemes, throw out your ideas, because I really don't have any for this one right now. It's still in the experiment phase. As for that, guys, yes, so this is just a quick follow up on that donation. So yeah, that's basically what's going on with this RC, where it came from, and yeah, so thanks for checking this out. I'm gonna get more videos out to you guys, explain what's been happening in the update video next weekend, so keep an eye out for that. I will get more videos out to you guys here soon. Peace.